Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Hello friends, thank you for being here today. I am Mohamad Raihan. I'm a student from Manado State Islamic Institute. I'm here today to talk to you about sound classification in course of English phonetic and phonology. Before I start my presentation today, I would like to say thanks to Sir Fadlan, who is the lecturer in Speaking One class. Sir, thank you so much for the long deadline that you gave. It helped me so much because I had so many busy schedules this month. Started with my scholarship organization event in Warisa, New Village. In that is in North Minahasa. Yeah, and then the conference by Alika Al Hassan. I was the presidium on that conference too. Alhamdulillah, ala kulli hal. All praise to Allah who has given me the strength and health so I can pass this month. Let us go back to the material. What I want to do today is give the information that you need before you jump up to the English phonetics and phonology course. It is the sound classifications. This knowledge is important for you for the next subject. Anyway, I have divided my presentation into three parts. The first one is introduction, the second one discussion, and the third one summary. For the discussion session, I have divided it into three parts too. The first one is voice sounds and the voiceless sounds. The second one is the oral sound and nasal sounds, and the last one or the third one is the vocal sounds and consonant sounds. So I mentioned the first thing that I want to talk about is the introduction. I would like to ask you, what's the first thing that comes up when you hear the words sound classifications? Vocal, consonants. Yeah, those are the classifications, but there are more classifications and we are going to talk about them more deeply later. Sounds in English can be classified into different categories, and it depends on the activity of the organs involved in their production. And this brings us to the next sessions, which is the discussion sessions. Here we have voice sounds and voiceless sounds for the first classifications. Let me explain about them. Voice sounds are the sounds that make your vocal cord vibrate. For the example, the Z sounds. Look, try to sound it. Z, Z. You can feel there is a vibration in your neck, right? Or your vocal cords. For the voiceless sounds, they are the sounds that don't make your vocal cords vibrate. And here I have put an example for it. It is the S sounds. Let's try to sound it. You can feel there is no vibration in your vocal cords when you try to sound it. So I think now you have got a good understanding of the voice sounds and the voiceless sounds, right? Okay, let's us move on to the next classifications. Uh, okay, now for the second classifications, here we have the oral sounds and nasal sounds. Oral sounds, they are the sounds that produced an stream flowing out of the oral cavity only. For example, here I have put T sound. The next one is the nasal sounds. Nasal sounds are the sounds that involve an stream flowing out through our nasal cavity. And I have put the M sounds right here. Let's try to sound the M sound. When you try to sound it by squeezing your nose, you can feel there is an stream that are trying to flowing out through your nasal cavity, right? Okay, I think that's for the second classification. Let's move on to the last classification. Okay, now we have the third classifications. We have vowels and consonants. Let's make some with them again. Vowels are the sounds that produce without any obstruction or blockage when we try to sound them. For the consonants, they are the sounds that are produced with obstruction or blockage of air in the mouth. And now I have put two examples, the I sounds and the K sounds. For the I sounds, I, you can feel there is no obstruction or blockage when we try to sound it, right? I, 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 I. How about the K sounds? K, K, K. You can feel there is an obstruction when you try to pronounce it, to sound it, right? K, K, K. And that brings me to the last, to the next sessions, which is the summary. This is my summary. The sound classification in English can be classified into different categories according to the activity of the organs of speech involved in their productions. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 classifications. So the voice sounds are the sounds that make your vocal cords vibrate. For the voiceless sounds, they are the sounds that don't make your vocal cords vibrate. The oral sounds are the sounds produced with an stream flowing out of the oral cavity only. For the nasal sounds are the sounds that produce with an stream flowing out of the nasal cavity only. Now for the vocal sounds are the sounds that produced without any obstruction or blockage. And last one, consonant sounds are the sounds that produce with an obstruction or blockage when we try to sound it. I think that's all for me. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you. Wassalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.